I'm Sharon Ichason and welcome to Labor Lens. On this edition of the program, we will be focusing on the oil and gas sector and how Nigerian workers can actually benefit from it. But first, let's begin with the news. The Joint Health Sector Union has commenced a nationwide strike. The workers insist that they will not call off the strike until the government meets their demands. Some of the demands by Johesu are the upward adjustment of CONHES salary scale, employment of additional health professionals, implementation of court judgment, and upward review of retirement age from 60 to 65 years. It will be recalled that the union suspended its nationwide strike in September 30th, 2017.
Johesu has no other choice than to proceed on an indefinite nationwide strike action as from midnight of Tuesday, 17th April 2018, when the 30 working days is expected to expire. That is tomorrow, midnight tomorrow. Therefore, Johesu unions hereby direct all her members in federal health institutions all over the country to commence the strike immediately at midnight of Tuesday, 17th April 2018, unfailingly.
Doctors say if we are given review, they should also ask for their own review. And the ministry has keyed into that to deny us our right, waiting with the interest of the ministry in the matter. So, as the conflict is between us and doctors, the minister has joined in the conflict. Is he not the shadow party? The Minister of Health has joined in the conflict. Is he not the shadow party? And these are the same people we are asked to go and negotiate with, who have taken position side by side with the doctors.
Pensioners under the pressure group called Concerned Pensioners of Nigeria held a press conference in Lagos tagged Retirement to the Grave. According to the pensioners, after 8 months of pension verification exercise, thousands of pensioners who have not been on payroll for about 10 years and below have not received a dime from the Pension Transitional Agreements Directorate, PTAD. They, however, called on the federal government to investigate the issue.
This agency is not sensitive to the agony of pensioners. There has not been any corresponding response, nor detailed information about the reason why their entitlement has not been paid. The agency is not paying attention to pensioners' welfare and priorities.
Well, I work with Federal Ministry of Information as accountant for 32 good years. I retired in 2006. They paid me up to 2010 December, but 2011 January they did not give me anything up to this moment. I went to Abuja about 3 times. They said they will pay, they did not. They said they come for verification last year, September. I was there. I do everything. They said they will pay by December. They did not pay up till now. They did not pay. They told me to use less money to my children.
They pay my arrears. After paying my arrears, they didn't pay my salary. They didn't pay my salary. 2010, that they paid this money, but they didn't pay anything to me at all.
The verification have been done to satisfy those people that are not ghost workers. And there is evidence of the certificate issued. And they said a month after January, they will pay us our money. Since then, they are not being paid. Many of us are dying. I'm a single parent, a widow over 17 years ago. I'm catering for myself. What I do, I eat. But I've not been collecting my money. It's very unfair.
The Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, has said that it spends 774 million naira daily on petrol subsidy. This is what is stirring controversy in the polity at the moment. With daily evacuation of premium motor spirit pegged at an average of 50 million litres per day, the NNPC says that the landing cost for a litre of refined petroleum product is 171 naira, while the official pump price is 145 naira, leaving a differential of 26 naira. This means that the corporation is incurring an under-recovery of 774 million every day, which approximates 24 billion naira monthly, adding up to a colossal 288 billion naira a year, approximating $795 million. Available reports showed that Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation spent 112 billion naira on fuel subsidy in the first 10 months of 2017, that is, between January and October 2017.
The landing cost, as I should sell it in the, at the pump, without under recovery, it will be 171 naira 40 kobo. However, Mr. President has directed that we should sell at 145 naira and maintain all the parameters to ensure that it is sold maximum at 145 naira. And that's why we are selling ex-depot 133 naira 28 kobo.
Despite its own admission that the landing cost of imported petroleum products has exceeded approved retail pump price, the NNPC still claims the government has not been paying subsidy on petrol. But Nigerians have read insincerity into this disclosure, particularly about the government's refusal to make official pronouncements on the issue of subsidy component in NNPC fuel supply costs, having declared at inception it had removed it from the official petroleum products pricing template.
This subsidy of a thing has become a monster in Nigeria. Every government that comes in, even the one that Hitato said there was nothing like Hitato, the present government, they came in and told us that they will stop anything subsidy. There was no subsidy, and we're expecting that they will lead by what they said. But now we are going back worse to what they condemned. It's so bad that things are happening this way, from zero subsidy to over 700 million every day.
Subsidy is in the limbo. For instance, if I borrow the words of GMD of NNPC, Barrow, you see, Nigeria is losing 774 million naira every day, which is called under recovery. It means you buy a product at 130 and you sell at 120 on the recovery. But then, and now, estimate budget of Nigerian consumption is 35 liters per day. But it's exceeding. Now they are pointing at 50 million cabals. But one thing is good. The man has brought the cat out of the bag. It means the government to stand up and fight this thing.
We want to know who appropriated such funds. Is it that we are running a banana republic, that there is no accountability, there is no, so you just go and take money anywhere? With this kind of humongous amount being mentioned, how do you think the refineries will work? They will never work. These refineries will never work. They will never produce at their highest level.
It is not clear where the monies were sourced from, since budgets for 2017 and 2018 had no mention of subsidy appropriation. The National Assembly has been spitting fire over this issue.
Government said 145 naira per litre is what it should sell. The same government said landing cost is 171 naira per litre, and that people should sell at 145. We ask, Mr. Speaker, which magic? Who approved the difference, which is subsidy?
If you say there is subsidy, when this price rose to 145 naira, the common belief by all Nigerians was that subsidy is gone and it is gone for the good. So now you are telling us that the landing cost of petroleum product is 171 naira. Now, if it is 171 naira, who approves the subsidy of that payment of the remaining balance? Now, where is it buried? And who appropriated for it? And what are we going to do in the next few days and next few months and the years to come? We need to address this issue squarely. Between 2006, the figures we have now, and 2016, NNPC alone collected 5.1 trillion naira in subsidy. Marketers collected about 4-point-something trillion naira. Put together, we are talking of 10 trillion naira spent on subsidy.
At any rate, why has fuel subsidy suddenly become a topical issue at this point in time?
At the time that they were making these claims, yes, it looked cheeky to say that there were not going to be subsidy claims in the budget. What they did not tell you was the fact that the price of petroleum had crashed in the international market, and so there was no need to pay that differentials, if you'd like. But since the prices have increased in the international market, and you had major marketers refusing to import these products when you wanted them to still sell at 145 naira, the NNPC became the sole importer of these products, and they became the only people bearing the cost in between. And so you can't run away from simple arithmetic. Like I always say, the politicians will always have their way, but the numbers never lie. So look closely at the numbers.
The refineries are not working at full capacity, bringing into question, for how long will Nigeria continue to run an economy solely dependent on the price of crude oil in the international market?
It's grossly embarrassing that we continue to import refined petroleum products when we're supposed to have 4 refineries in the country. And we continue to spend billions and billions on turnaround maintenance, and nothing ever gets turned around at the end of the day. So these are very tough questions that we need to hold our legislators by the jugular to put pressure on the executive to answer these hard questions. Otherwise, we'll just keep running around circles.
An international think tank has estimated that by 2040, the global demand for petroleum products would drop by 8 million barrels per day.